What's up, guys? Another Patreon supporter requested video today. This one's called Kurt Russell Shreds Woke Reporter Writer on Gun Control. So this one's going to be amazing, guys. Obviously, you know, in the US, this guy's obviously American. They have what they call the Second Amendment, okay? And that basically means that anybody can have bear arms, right? That's what the actual amendment says. So you can carry guns, you can have different firearms and explosives and stuff like that, guys. And what a lot of people don't understand was it's nothing to do with hunting and fishing, because if you didn't hunt and fish back in the day, then you starved back in those days, guys, all right? Because that was the only way to get food, was hunting and fishing back in the, what was it, the 1800s, 1776, all that type of stuff. The reason they did it is because the British would come in and steal their stuff, right? Would steal the American stuff. They would make it. Their hard work would put into it. So they made that amendment to stop them from stealing their stuff. So every citizen could basically defend themselves. You know, it was an equal playing field if you had a firearm. And I truly think that, you know, Ireland should have a Second Amendment, guys. A lot of people are asking me about that. What do I think? I think Ireland should have the Second Amendment 100%, because basically, you know, the British oppressed us for 800 years, 700 years. So what's to say it couldn't happen again, guys? You know what I mean? That's a great argument. I think that's a great argument from me. And yeah, the Americans were the same man with the British, so Irish people should have the same thing. It's the exact same history, pretty much to the T. So yeah, this one's gonna be amazing. Let me know what you all think. Let's get it.
Love it that he whooped him like a unwanted stepchild. Roll the clip.
Yeah, I don't understand the concepts of conversation of the gun culture. We've lived with guns since what, the 7th century or something? I don't know.
We all know that right now. Yeah. Guns is a trope. It's it's not a trope. It's a totem. It's a metaphor that disenfranchised white guys need. It makes them feel good because they're being.
You can say what you want. I don't agree with that.
Guns make white guys, like insecure white guys. That's what I'm taking. What he said. Insecure white guys is make it feel like they got purpose. How about guns are for when black people couldn't have guns? And they were getting tortured and beat and all kind of stuff. The Klan was after them, and they couldn't have guns.
Damn! That's one of the truest things I've ever heard, guys. They couldn't have guns back when they were slaves and shit, black people back in America. So it would be good if they did have guns. You understand? So people could defend themselves. What an amazing way to look at it. So yeah, Kurt Russell's a legend, guys. I actually like Kurt Russell a lot, man.
How about for black people too? All right,
it's not my thing.
But it's statistically.
Well, you can look. If you think gun control or something like that is going to change a terrorist point of view, I think you're like out of your mind. I think I think anybody is. I think it's absolutely insane.
Like, yeah, in England, they don't have guns. They have the highest violent crime rate in the world. So, you know, changing the gun laws in the US, would it change violent crime? Absolutely not, guys. It wouldn't change terrorists' minds. It wouldn't change anyone's mind. It would only change the innocent person's mind. And in Europe, people don't know how blessed they are in the US, guys. Like, people don't know how blessed they are. They have such amazing... They have the best economy in the world, first of all, so you become rich as hell easily. Even when I went to America, my YouTube channel just blew up. Just like, I got like 80 subscribers a day. Like, it was unbelievable, guys. This was back when I was getting like 2 or 3 subscribers a day, right? And the best economy, they have the freedom of speech, and they also have the Second Amendment. Bro, in Europe, we're just jealous, bro, honestly.
The problem we're having right now is that we don't have the concepts of how to turn it around and say, you know, you may think you've got me worried about what you're going to do. Dude, you're about to find out what I'm going to do. And that's going to worry you a lot more. That's what we need.
Yeah,
we'll
boy.
Change the concept of gun culture, as you call it, to something of reality, which is if I'm a hockey team and I got a guy bearing down on me as a goaltender, I'm not concerned about what he's going to do. I'm going to make him concerned about what I'm going to do.
I get that.
To stop him.
That's amazing, guys. You know, if some guy bursts into your cinema or some guy bursts into your school with a gun, you know, I'm not really concerned about what he's going to do. I'm concerned about how I'm going to react and what I can do to prevent that. You understand, guys? I would rather have something to protect myself than just completely have nothing, guys. Plain and simple, because you can't really control what other people are going to do, but you can control what your reaction to the bad thing is going to be, right?
That's when things change.
Obama's point was that the guys who are on the no-fly list because of terrorist connections, can get a gun pretty easily.
They can also make a bomb pretty easily. So what?
In your face.
Yeah, people can make bombs like really easily, guys. It's actually pretty scary. Irish heritage and culture. A lot of people know that the bombings that happened in London and all these different places were terrible, guys. But you see how easy it was. Unbelievable. They didn't have to shoot up the place or anything. They would just like put bombs there.
They can also get knives and stab you. What are you going to do about that? They can get cars and run you over with them. What are you going to do about that?
I love this.
What are you going to do about that?
They didn't kill the people in San Bernardino.
Oh, but they've killed others that way. Haven't they?
Yeah, they absolutely have. In Nice, in France, about 6 years ago, I think, something like that, a terrorist ran over people with a truck. I think he killed like 60 people or at least injured 100, something like that. So that's more than you'd get with a gun. And that was with a big truck. He ran over to the promenade with a truck. And it was insane, guys. He actually jumped out with a gun at the end and started shooting up the place. But they ended up getting him into custody, I think, or killing him, something like that, or ending him. But yeah, crazy, guys.
Yes. Yeah. So what are you going to do? Outlaw everything? That isn't the answer.
Just put some control.
Just put some controls. What? So the people who want to defend themselves can't?
No, not so you can't. Just so the idiots can't get a hold of them. That's
Do you
We can't defend
really
ourselves.
believe they're...
Hold up. We can't defend ourselves in Europe. Nobody can. It's actually illegal to do that.
Can't?
No, not so you can't. Just so the idiots can't get a hold of them. That's
Do you really believe they're not going to? Are you serious about that?
Yeah,
Are you seriously? What good will that? Oh my God! You and I just disagree.
Okay.
You and I just disagree. I understand that you think that you can control the behavior of people that are dead set on taking your way of life away from you. I think you can control that.
No.
And there's only one thing you can do with that, and that's say, no, dude, that's not going to happen.
Okay.
That's just not
We're
going to
gonna
happen.
speak with you, man.
Good talking with you.
So yeah, Kurt Russell just owned that presenter, guys. So yeah, like he said that they want to basically take away your way of life from you. And, you know, we see cultures in the world changing like that, guys, because they're not allowed to defend themselves. You know, really sad, actually.
I don't know the context of this interview, but I know that it went south for the little chum down here. That guy. Y'all,
That's true.
I don't need to see his face because he's a worthless person. I just love when people with common sense just lay it out there.
Yeah, and it's true, guys. Like, people that are going to do evil, crazy stuff, they're going to do them, guys. Like, I've never had a thought to do anything crazy, like go into a place and do whatever, ever. But it seems insane because people do have those thoughts, guys. And it happens all the time, especially in the US and in Europe. We probably had way more terrorist attacks in Europe than in America. Way more. In terms of, like, you know, whatever. Crazy stuff happening.
This is not rocket science, bro. This is not just like the option. You know, I tried to flip the words just so they don't. Just like that whole argument, we shouldn't even be talking about that. It's not even a real argument. We know what the real truth is. Same thing when it comes to these guns. It's like wait a minute, bro. Let's just keep this in. Let's put this in perspective. If somebody start taking their car and running people over with it, do we ban every car? No, because if we ban every car,
I mean, they're trying to basically do that, guys. They're basically trying to make it so that we don't drive them anymore, you know, or we don't fly them anymore, planes and stuff like that. So
that makes sure nobody gets run over again, right? But what about all the people that lose their jobs? What about all the people that it affects in a negative way that had nothing to do with violence with a car?
Yeah, it's really true, guys. It seems like, and this is what Jesse Ventura says, it seems like whenever people want to protect you and stuff, you get a little bit of freedom taken away. It seems like every time someone does something bad in the world against our freedoms in the Western world, then they say, no, we're going to take your freedoms away. Why is that, guys? Like, we just get less freedom and they win? I don't think so, guys. I don't think that should happen. But let me know what you guys all think. I love you all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.